They walk in like they own the air, arrogant, loud, overconfident. Every move says, "Watch me." Every word drips with self-importance. You've seen them, the ones who treat silence as submission, who talk over others to dominate, who inflate their worth with every smug breath. But beneath that performance, fragility. A glass ego. One crack, and it all shatters. Machiavelli didn't shatter egos with rage. He dismantled them with precision. With tactics so subtle, the victim never knew they were being undone, until their confidence evaporated, their image fractured, their control slipping like sand through fingers. Because to break someone's ego, you don't need to destroy them, you just make them doubt themselves. Rule 1. Don't attack the ego, inflate it. Confront a bloated ego head-on and it will harden. Defensiveness kicks in, resistance multiplies. But feed the ego, admire it, agree with it? They relax. They think you've submitted. They get sloppy. Let them talk. Let them brag. Let them think they're the smartest person in the room. While they perform, you observe. You gather intel, because once they feel admired, they stop strategizing. And that's your first win, disarming them with flattery they never realized was bait. Rule 2. Mirror their vanity. Exaggerate it. If they think they're brilliant, praise it to absurdity. You're probably too smart for anyone in this city to understand. If they're proud of their looks, say, you could walk onto a movie set and steal the lead role. It's shocking you're not already famous. This isn't praise. It's mockery disguised as admiration. Others start noticing the absurdity. The ego starts wondering, wait, was that sincere? Doubt creeps in. That's your second cut. Rule 3. Undermine with questions, not criticism. No direct attacks, just little seeds of uncertainty. Where did you hear that? You think that still works today? That's bold. Most wouldn't dare say it. I respect it. These aren't disagreements. They're probes. They whisper, "Are you sure?" And when asked in front of others, the target shifts from admired to evaluated. They start justifying, over-explaining. A truly confident person never explains. Only the insecure feel the need to prove. Rule 4. Deny praise when it's expected. This one's surgical. When they finish their moment of glory, expecting admiration, give them silence. Blink, nod, change the subject. Or worse, say, interesting. That absence of validation, it crushes them. It's a drug denied mid-high. They expected applause, got indifference. The silence echoes louder than any insult, and suddenly they question themselves. Rule 5. Outshine them without trying. Machiavelli didn't believe in frontal assault. He believed in quiet dominance. If they brag about money, mention a story where you handled 10 times more, casually. If they boast about skills, share a success that dwarfs theirs, effortlessly. You're not competing. You're just living in a world where their achievement is basic. That unforced superiority, it's a blade they feel in their soul. Rule 6. Bring their insecurity into focus, gently. Every loud ego hides a fear. Find it, and then nudge. They always talk about money. Ask, do you ever worry what you'd do if all this disappeared? They brag about admirers. Ask, ever wonder if they're just being polite? You're not attacking. You're wondering. But now, that insecurity they tried to bury, it's center stage, and you didn't even raise your voice. Rule 7. Let them destroy themselves. Big egos always overreach. They say too much, insult the wrong person, push too far, and when they do, stay silent. Watch. Their unraveling becomes your stage. Because people don't remember the loud one, they remember the calm one, the one who never lost control while the other imploded. You don't crush an ego with force, you let it fall over its own weight, and when the dust settles, they won't even hate you, they'll fear you. Because you smiled, You listened, you were calm, and somehow you broke them anyway. Now the kill zone begins. The voice that once boomed now trembles. The stare that once dominated now flickers. This is where most people get loud. Machiavelli got quiet. Next, psychological sabotage, disguised as praise. Compliment what they secretly hate. If they're insecure about intelligence, I admire how you don't overthink. You keep things simple. If they hate being soft, you've got such a gentle, kind energy, rare in men like you. If they overcompensate with aggression, you seem really peaceful, almost meditative. They smile, but something inside twists. You're defining them now, and they can't object without revealing the very thing they're hiding. Next, use the room against them. When they speak, glance at someone else with a curious look. Just enough to make others wonder. When they make a mistake, don't correct them. Just pause, smile, and move on. It says, that wasn't even worth a response. They feel invisible. An ego can survive anything, except being irrelevant. Next, the laugh. One, single, laugh. When they try to impress or intimidate, release the faintest chuckle. Not mocking, just amused. Then go still. That moment, it undoes them. Because what can they say? Don't laugh at me. That would make them look childish. But they felt it, and so did everyone else. Next, ask the questions that shake foundations. If they brag about wealth, ask where it comes from. Passive income? High-margin services? If they boast leadership, ask, how do you deal with people who aren't impressed by status? If they claim emotional invincibility, what do you do when you feel powerless? These aren't attacks. These are X-rays. And the silence after them, that's when the mask slips. And now the most brutal move. Withdraw everything. Let them think they've won you over. Let them believe they impressed you. Then disappear. No reaction, no compliment, no invitation, just silence. Suddenly, they spiral. They crave your attention. They talk louder. Try harder. You've created a void they can't live without, not by shaming them, but by making them need you and then walking away. Now their ego is a cracked mirror, still reflecting power, but broken underneath. And the final move? Machiavelli's most savage, psychological ownership. Selective acknowledgement. Ignore their proudest moments, then nod when they say something trivial. Now that says a lot about you. You've just reprogrammed their self-worth. Strategic indifference. Treat them like weather, not hostile, not warm, just there. When others are around, be kind to everyone else, but not them. Civility, not significance, and they will feel it. They always do. Symbolic reversal. Take the traits they use to dominate others and do them better. If they were the loud voice, you're the quiet strength. If they used humor, you use silence. You become what they wanted to be, without even trying. That forces a spiritual collapse, because the identity they clung to, it now belongs to you. Let others speak your victory. Don't celebrate, don't explain. Let people say, he's quieter now. Funny how she stopped bragging after talking to you. And when they ask you about it, shrug, deflect, because the moment you claim credit, you join their game. But when you act like you didn't even notice, you own the frame. Machiavelli's true genius wasn't destruction, it was reconstruction. He didn't kill kings. He made kings realize they were pawns and thanked him for the truth. So if you want to break an ego, don't shout, don't fight. Let them rise. Let them mock. Let them perform. Then, when the spotlight burns brightest, step back. Let them collapse beneath their own illusion. You didn't destroy them, you just stopped pretending they were untouchable. And in that moment, as they stand confused, exposed, and hollow, They'll realize the lesson Machiavelli mastered centuries ago. The most dangerous force in any room is the one that never had to raise their voice to ruin you completely. If you see me again, well, congratulations. It means you're starting to think differently. It means you're paying attention. And if that's the case, you already know what to do next. Because in a world full of manipulation, silence, and strategy, you don't follow the noise, you follow the power.